Hello everyone, I'm GK and welcome to another Magic Arena video today. So we're playing an Orzhov like mid-rangey style deck, but it's a deck that Jim Davis posted over on Cool Stuff, I believe, and he kind of talked about how it was a carry through the ranks sort of deck. Like, he built it for best of one, and it's just got all these cards that are good against the meta that he is expecting. So I like the free W's. Free W's are always good in my book, so we're going to go ahead and give it a try. So the deck list is 4 Dauntless Bodyguard, 3 Legion's Landing, 3 Fungal Infection, 4 Tithe Taker, 3 Cast Down, 4 Knight of Malice, 4 History Benalia, 2 Kaya, 3 Mortified, 2 Ajani, 4 Basilica, 2 Venerated Lockstone for the land base, 4 Isolated Chapel, 4 Godless Shrine, 2 Forsaken Sanctuary, and then we have 5 Swamps and 7 Plains. So we're going to be taking this on just original ranked, kind of like the PewDiePie deck. Like, it just seemed like it was really good for game ones, especially since we don't have to deal with the stupid Nexus of Fate anymore. But anyways, if you are super duper hyped and you want to see some good old carry me senpai sort of deck, hit that like button. I would super duper appreciate it. If you want to see further Magic content, while you're down there, hit that little subscribe button. But we're playing against Art 240. We're gonna have this deck carry me so hard. We're gonna move up the ranks so fast. All right, let's play our Dauntless Bodyguard. We need a 2-drop. Like, Knight of Malice off the top would be really good. Speaking of red, we have our Bellhot, which is super good. Fungal Infection isn't bad. So let's go ahead. I want to play the Swamp because I do plan to Fungal Infection. And then let's go in for an attacker. Oh, okay, we'll Fungal Infection this. I know! That felt good. That felt real good. Okay, so we can play the Godless Shrine next turn and play the Mortify. And then we also have the Basilica coming up the turn after. We have to worry about Chain Whirler, though. Chain Whirler will be super good if they're able to use it. Do I want to go for Forsaken Sanctuary tapped? I don't think I want to play the Mortify this turn. Or at least I don't think I have to. So let's go ahead and do... Let's attack in first. We'll see what they do. If they want to trade off the Pyromancer with something, that's totally fine. If they don't, I assume they have Chain Whirler. So let's play the Sanctuary tapped, and then next turn we can go Basilica. And then we have Ajani the turn after. If they happen to play the Chain Whirler, we can play the Ajani the turn after Basilica and get back our Dauntless Bodyguard, but it doesn't look like they do. They have a Fanatical Firebrand and a Shock. That is fine. They're going to ping my Dauntless Bodyguard. That is also fine. Okay, a second Basilica. Oh, so good. Okay, so let's go ahead and pay the 2 life. Let's attack in for 1. If they want to shock the little Saproling token the little Saproling token. So we'll play our Basilica. And I actually don't know if I'm going to block the Pyromancer or not. No, they're just going to Shock Face. So I'm actually tempted to just block the Pyromancer then. Because if they want to use a double removal spell on this, that's totally fine. We have another Basilica for next turn. So we're just going to run them down on value, basically. Yep, Lightning Strike. Totally fine. We get a 2 for 1. Actually, it's almost a 3 for 1, to be honest. Let's go attack with the Saproling. And let's play Basilica number 2. So good. I love beating red decks. It feels less spice. Yep, Pyromancer. That is fine. We draw Tithe Taker. So what are our options? We can either go Mortify plus Tithe Taker, or we can just play this Ajani and start pressuring. We could get back our Dauntless Bodyguard too. I don't necessarily mind that, but I also like just going the 2 for 1. I think I just want the 2. I think I just want to play 2 cards in 1 turn. So let's attack in. If they want to block the Basilica and use another removal spell on it, that's totally fine. I am okay with that. We'll cast the Tide Taker. And we'll pass the turn. They cast Chain Whirler, we can mortify it. We can mortify the Gitu Lava Runner too. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I would do any of that. Do you have the removal spell? Yep, that's fine. We're still going to block the Pyromancer and we're going to kill the Lava Runner. Attack in. I dare you. Our value is just so much better than theirs right now. So we'll mortify the Lava Runner. And they concede. I understand. I totally understand. We had quite the value on you. Alright, let's go for game 2. We're going to be doing 5 games on this ranked ladder. Going to be doing 5 games, then you guys are allowed to see if this is something that you want to build. I mean, it's pretty cheap. There's really not a whole lot to it. Obviously, there's I guess there is quite a bit. There's like 6 or 7 mythics. We get to go first. This hand is fine, I think. Like, it's not super amazing, but we're facing a red deck again. These Legion's Landings will come in handy. It is another red deck. Good golly, Miss Molly. And history. We need a land, but history is good. Let's go. I think we want to attack in for 1. Are they going to block? I assume. I don't know. I kind of want to keep. I would keep the Fanatical around, but I would be understanding if they wanted to get rid of this. And then let's go. The Fanatical Firebrand can just kill the Tide Taker. So do I want to just use? Nah. I think let's use the Tide Taker. If they want a Fanatical Firebrand it, that's fine. Abilities your opponent activate cost 1 more to activate. So they couldn't even do it that turn. That's good. Oh, so good. Oh, so good. Knight of Malice. So what do we want to do here? I can go Knight of Malice plus Legion's Landing. And just extend the board state and try to flip this Legion's Landing, or I can just cast down on the Runaway Steamkin. I don't necessarily think I need to. I don't really need to deal with the Runaway this turn. I think dealing with it next turn is just fine. So let's play the land. Let's go. Let's attack. Let's attack. They can't activate the Fanatical Firebrand. We're gonna gain just a little bit of life. And then we'll go Legion's Landing. Get a token, and then play Knight of Malice. It has first strike. It could get shocked, but I'm okay with that. Chain Whirler! Alright, big problem. Oh, I played right into Chain Whirler. That's my bad. Maybe I should have just kept the cast down then. That's okay. I believe. We have a fungal infection, so we have cast down plus fungal infection. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and pass the turn. Alright, we still have a chance to win this. We need a land for History of Benalia. Yep, Runaway Steamkin. That's fine. Trying to think of what I want to do here. We can cast down the Runaway. So let's cast down you. The only thing I don't know is, do I want to attempt to kill this? Like, I'm hoping that they cast a spell on their turn and then we can, in response, fungal infection the Steamkin. That would be best case scenario. They are not going to, though. Oh, second History of Benalia is tilting. Second History of Benalia is definitely tilting. No, we're gonna lose to this red deck. Alright, let's go to blockers. We'll block here. Oh, they didn't have a follow-up spell. What? It must. Okay, they must just have creatures in hand. Then another Goblin Chain Whirler. Lordy. What do we even want off the top? Kaya is. Kaya's just going to die, but I feel like we have to play it anyways. Yeah, we're just gonna take too much damage.
Ooh,
Target non-land permanent with permanent cost 1.
Notice
Okay,
I
so
didn't say
we'll get rid of those two.
welcome here.
We'll go up to 10. We're pretty much just dead, though. I don't even know what we can really draw. We're gonna take 6. Shoot. These histories being stuck definitely did us in. Yep. Attack Kaya. Because not even really a plains off the top is super good. Tithe Taker. Alright, let's cast Tithe Taker. We can't do anything. Our opponent is flooding quite badly. Alright, let's block here. What do we need? We need... Like, another plains would be so good. I feel like we'd be ahead if we just had that extra plains. Knight of Malice. It's a start. They have the removal spells and they basically just win the game. Alright, it is a start. We can get rid of one of these Chain Whirlers. Pyromancer. Alright, we don't want to block with the Spirit because it'll get first striked and then our Knight of Malice will end up losing its power. But I think, looks like they have a removal spell. They're just going to let it trade. Lightning Strike me. Ugh, tilts. Shoot, I really do feel like if we got those History Benalias off, we would have been able to win. Alright, we're 1-1. 1-1. That's okay, we got this. We're gonna win the next 3 games in a row. We really are facing the red decks, though. That's what he said. He's just like, basically 50% of your matches are going to be red for the most part. Opponent goes first. This hand is unkeepable, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think we can keep this hand. It's way too slow. I guess we have Fungal Infection for turn 2. I don't know. Maybe we try it. I'm gonna try it. We'll see how it goes. If we're playing red again, tilt. Alright, so next turn we can Fungal Infection and then play History of Benalia. We need to draw a Swamp. Okay, we're popping off! So let's go... Let's play Dauntless Bodyguard. And we'll pass the turn. Okay, we actually have something going. We have our 3rd land. We just need... We need another Swamp. Chain Whirler. Man, everybody and their brothers got Chain Whirlers around here. Yep, that's fine. So we'll Fungal Infection the Pyromancer. Let's get History of Benalia going. And then we have Cast Down or Mortify for next turn. We can start applying a lot of pressure. We're going to go down to 14, but we got double Bell Haunt. Which is really, really good for us. Hopefully they don't have another Chain Whirler. That'd be like worst case scenario. Oh boy. Okay. This is looking a lot better. So I kind of just want to play the Basilica now. So let's go to combat. We'll attack in for 3. We're not going to block the Chain Whirler. I think that we can kind of win the race. If they want to kill one of our tokens, that's totally fine by me. And then let's cast Basilica. Start gaining some life, boy. Risk factor. I'll take the damage. We're going up to 13, and the next turn we're going up to 16. They discarded another risk factor. Good God. I feel like we can take some damage, though. This Chain Whirler we can block, too. If they attack in, I'll probably just block with one of the Knights, perhaps. Unless, well, we could block with the Basilica, then it's just going to get another card out of their hand. Alright, Knights are getting big. So, what do I want to do here? I don't necessarily want to cast the Ajani yet. I'm thinking just the Basilica. They're probably going to risk factor again. I could go a Johnny and put the counters on the 2 tokens. I don't mind that at all. And then we're applying a lot of pressure. I think I'm gonna do that. Let's go the Ajani. And then we have hopefully Mortify and Cast Down next turn, or we can just go Basilica again. We have the options. So let's plus. You and you. Do you have a removal spell? If so, I'm okay with that. It basically wastes their whole turn. Basically wastes their whole turn. We'll still get to attack in with the Knight and the Basilica. We can leave back a Sapperling, and then we also have the Knight for blocking duties too. What's the opponent thinking? Lightning Strike on one of the tokens. That is fine. So let's get in for some damage. Get in for 8 points of damage. They're down to 9. We have 3, 6, 7 points on board, plus 8, 9. They're gonna have to start chumping. And I'm putting this Sapperling in front of this Chain Whirler. I don't want my Ajani to die. I think. I guess, because what would they do? They would hit that for 3. I guess if they have the removal spell, they would hit this down to 2, and then they would just removal spell it. I think I'm okay with that. So, because we have 3, 6, 7 points of damage. So if we can draw the land, we would get the Cast Down and Mortify plus the... Okay, we're going to risk it. Ajani's going to go to 2. If you want to use a removal spell on the Ajani, that's totally fine. Yep, Lightning Strike on the Ajani. Alright, something good. Venerated Loxodon. So I could get in for 3, 6, put them down to 3, play the Basilica Bell Haunt. That would get them with no cards in hand. I kind of like that. And then we have, like I said, if we draw the land, we can just kill both their creatures. So let's do that. So let's attack in. I guess we might as well attack him with that too. Yeah, let's do it. We'll have 2 blockers. We'll have the Basilica and we'll have the Knight token. So we're just gonna do as much damage as possible. So they're down to 2, and let's cast Basilica. Discard that last card in your hand, boy. It was a Wizard's Lightning. That's a good one. And we're taking the 3 no matter what off of this. Yeah, boy. All right, so we're 2-1 so far. We just have played red. So we're 2-1. Let's play 2 more games. So far the deck feels pretty good though. I'm hoping this doesn't really catch up to be a thing, and then all of a sudden I'm playing this mirror 27 times in a row, because this is probably a deck that I'll try out. So we go first. This hand seems fine. We need to draw a swamp at some point, but we have playables. Like we have a turn 2 play, turn 3 play. For some reason I thought we were on the draw. That was a close one. I was confused there for a second. Oh, I wish I had the swamp. Maybe I shouldn't have kept that then. Alright, so Biomancer. We're playing against Merfolk. So let's play Tide Taker. We do have a pretty good curve though. Even if we draw another Plains, we can go History next turn, and we can go Johnny the turn after that. I think I kind of just want to block. Let's block. We'll get a token. If we can draw a black source. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so Fungal Infection this. Tithe Taker. And get in for a point of damage. Now we can go History of Benalia into a Johnny and just kind of go off. We can start pumping things. I like it. I like it a lot. Deep Root Waters. Another Ajani. Good God. So what do we want to do here? We could get back our Tide Taker. I kind of want to play Ajani just to get our creatures really big. What's the plan? What's the plan? Because these histories are just, I don't know. The History of Benalia, they're going to kind of just get chumped. Let's go Ajani. Let's bring back Tide Taker, and then we can start pumping next turn. We can start pumping next turn. They now have to play. They have to pay 2 extra mana just to do something on our turn. Yep, that's fine. Kumena. Their board's already getting nuts. Alright, so what do we want to do here? We can tick up the team. We can play History of Benalia. So let's pump the team. You and you.
See in yourself what I see in you.
Let's go to combat. Attack with you two. I know, I kind of just want to get these creatures off the board. They have so many now. We need like a cast down to get this Merfolk Mistbinder off the table. Alright, and then let's go History of Benalia. We have 2 spirits, so next turn we can go buff a spirit. We can buff both spirits, and then we could even play another Ajani if we wanted to buff the spirits. Kumena. So they have to do this on their turn, right? Tap. Yep, okay, so it is an activation cost. So, abilities your opponent can activate cost 1 more to activate. Okay, yeah, they have to do it on their turn. Wow, they're just going for... They're just going big. So let's go... Isolated Chapel. How much damage is this? 3, 6, 10, 14, 3, 6, 10, 14, 17. So they don't have lethal. I was thinking if they went the tap all my creatures routes, what would that do? We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or I'm sorry, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was thinking whether or not I want to play the Ajani and get back, or use the Ajani and get back Tithe Taker. Good God. So let's do this.
You are capable of more than you assume.
All right, so we want to keep
No
this one that you wish to keep.
Strength is
All right, let's get in for some damage. We're basically just going to put them into a position where they have to kill us this turn. We have 2 spirits that can deal damage. We have knights coming in next turn. I think that's the game plan. Fortunately, we didn't have another way to make our creatures any bigger, because we could have got in with the Sapperling too and put them to 1. I like that better than getting rid of than getting back the Tithe Taker. Just put them in a position where they have to beat us this turn. If they have sleep, that's really, really bad for us. That would be like worst case scenario, because I think they would just win the game if they have sleep. Oh boy. Okay, so we're 3-1. Let's see if we can get another one. We're 3-1. We just need 1 more. Let's be on the play, please, and thank you. On the play. Here we go. Alright, we're playing against Slurms. Slurms. This hand is fine. This hand seems good to me. Turn 1 Dauntless, turn 2 Knight. We have turn 3 History Benalia. All our Knights are getting a little bit of a buff. Kaya is pretty good too. I think this is the Phoenix deck, so we can exile like the Terramander and whatnot. I wish we were on the play. That way we could get under like any sort of counter spells, but are they going for a shock? Shivan Fire. Alright, so let's play Knight. Play the Knight. If they have another removal spell, that's unfortunate. Wow, they don't have anything. So what do I want to do here? I think I just want to go for History. History resolves, so hopefully next turn we can go for Knight. If we can cast both Knights, we're looking real good. I could even go Knight, Because I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. I could go Knight of Malice. Venerated Loxodon, make everything super beefy, and then next turn we're pounding in for how much damage? These are all knights. Oh my, how much damage would that have been? 4? So 4, 8, 12, 15, 18, and then plus 2, 4, 6, 8. So 26 damage coming in next turn. Oh no. Poor opponent. Well, I think that went pretty good. That did all right. That actually did kind of feel like a carry deck. But yeah, the whole little knight theme with the history of Badalias is always fun in my book. Basilica is such a good card. I love this card so much. But like Legion's Landing probably felt the worst. Like, I don't necessarily think it belongs in the deck, but I could understand why you put it in there. It blocks the red creatures, the 1-drops. You can get it to flip against control, but it definitely felt the weakest. Fungal Infection seems really good. Just being able to kill the mono white deck, mono blue deck, mono red. You can even kill like Rakdos Aristocrats or Rakdos Aggro and stuff like that. So yeah, I like it a lot. Hopefully you guys did too. If you enjoyed the content, please hit that like button. I would super duper appreciate it. If you want to see further content, hit that subscribe button. But hopefully you guys are having a wonderful week. I know Modern Regionals is coming up at the end of this weekend, and I'm excited because I'll playtest that, and then I'm going to be at Tampa next weekend. So if you're going to be there, definitely come say hello. But I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.